Who jumps? Oh! He did
Wow, let's go get that.
Oh, get wrecked.
Yes.
Bam.
Got him.
Caught the rabbit.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, the day portion of Mugen Eclipse.
And it's me, Mr. Twitchy, the night portion of Mugen Eclipse. Today we are back with Season 1, Episode 23 of Haikyuu.
Oh boy, what happened last episode?
That was a jam-packed episode that felt like it was about 10 minutes long. So forgive me if I forget anything in this recap, because there was a lot of stuff that came on. But primarily, it was Kageyama getting back into the swing of things, both literally and figuratively speaking, because he was serving and had a few service aces. Now, in addition to that, it also showed us Oikawa's backstory, in which, obviously, because we know of the connection previously in their past, in junior high, they had a Oikawa almost backhand Kageyama before Issei-chan stopped the swing. Iwa. Like, chill, man. It's not that serious. He just asked you how to hit a volleyball in the air.
Oh, why?
Like, why are you trying to hit him? Do you see this adorable little cinnamon roll that's like 6'2"? Like, he's 14 years old. No, but jokes aside, Oikawa's determination to beat Shiratorizawa and then also to be included or a part of nationals, I loved it. Because I somewhat had a similar obsession with my studies in high school, to where I was the valedictorian of my high school, and I would be studying before my basketball games, before my soccer games, and then afterwards when other teammates of mine were socializing, going out to parties or whatever. I was the one that was obsessively studying. And as you can tell from my beanie, I was eventually able to get into U of M, University of Michigan, for those of you who are unaware of the terminology. And it is one of the most prestigious public schools in the country. But it did not come without the detriment or the downside of missing out on those social activities. Now, the reason why I bring up that whole long rambling story is because Oikawa, he has been, as the term goes, burning the wick at both ends, or burning the candle at both ends. So what that means is you're essentially overworking yourself. So he was so obsessed with becoming better at volleyball, at making it to nationals, that it was starting to affect his both mental health and then also his physical health. Because we did see that he was out with an ankle injury shortly before they had the practice match with Karasuno. Now, all that being said, Suki, at the behest of Kageyama, got a double block to get Karasuno the match point. So we have now tied it up 1 set to 1 set, and it's 1 set to take all for the match.
That was fire, by the way. The sound design, the way they hit Kageyama's arm to
so
Suki's arm, to the ground, to the floor. That was perfect. Yeah, man, let's see what happens in this third set. So, let's get into Haikyuu episode 23, or season 1, episode 23. Right about now.
Now, whatever you do, don't push this button.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
That's right.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone!
The pressure's mounting.
Ooh. I like that full circle moment going back to Hinata's biggest fears, you know?
Also, shout out to Suki last episode for his mallet ability. He was willing to change once Kageyama finally gave him a little leeway.
Really?
Is that exactly what it was going to say?
Yeah, that's what I was like. Okay.
Good job, Noya!
That is a pretty good strategy, though. Aim for the setter in that.
Ooh. What? Oh my god!
That's like
what?
a lateral. That's like a.
That's like a 360 behind the back pass. Oh,
that's wild as fuck.
Positional change.
It makes sense though, because technically the libero is the person who starts the set. You know, so like Nishinoya, he's supposed to be there to receive the ball to allow Kageyama to get a good set.
Vontae, I promise this isn't disrespectful. That's it from the opening. But I was going to say, I didn't hear a word you just said. I was so locked on what just happened. What? Wait, you can do that? Wait, you can do that?
It wasn't over.
That can't be legal.
Bruh.
Demon face
Like a
Hanada.
libero, they're the ones who sets up the setter essentially by giving them a nice receive so that the setter can be in position. So for the libero being the setter originally, it makes sense.
Yeah, but is it enough? I don't know if it is.
Oh hell no, not with the lineup. No. Stop.
はたまた120%に跳ね上がったりそういうものじゃないですか
I love your
And
optimism.
the gears and the tempo.
そのにはみんなの攻撃力を 120% にするための
Yeah, it is a lot of optimism, even in his voice.
早く出たい早く出たい
Dude, this dude is entering like Ultra Instinct mode.
さんがさっき言ったこと覚えてるかですか
The full width. How far is he gonna jump?
攻撃
See, that's what I mean. Tanaka has like sometimes the clearest and easiest points scored.
But I
But
do
you don't
want
really
to
realize it.
recognize that he almost always hits them when given the opportunity.
Yes. And it's always so quick. Every time we transition, everybody else you see the wind up or the jump. His is just bow. That's something to pay attention to. Every character, every player. There's little things you gotta pay attention to in the background because it might come up again.
His OST is going hard in my ears.
Yes, going hard. Oh my god. Full width.
Dude, he's gonna be like jumping almost by the referee.
Oh, he's thinking about when he scored in practice. Yeah, that practice match.
Cheer on that.
Damn,
What are
boy.
you doing? Cheerleader Nishinoya?
That boy locked in, man. Hinata's locked in. He not playing no games. I'm not leaving this court.
Again, every time he hits it, it's a point.
Swiss Army knife.
A fight against gravity? Episode
Yeah,
title.
that's another thing about volleyball that I really do commend. The people that gotta jump constantly to score and block, like, bruh, that's wild.
So tired.
ぶっちゃけブロックとか踊りはサボりたくなるし
Oh.
他のやつ打ってくれって思ったこともある
It's a war of attrition.
ラリーが続いた時はボールよ早く落ちろ
Smiling.
That boy locked in.
And he recognizes when he fell short versus Nakama. I'm glad they played like 6 matches that day.
I think maybe that's like the logic. They think that, well, we have like a lot of exhibitions and like scrimmages, so it's like a lot of times you will be playing against these guys.
Ooh, the back attack. Yes.
I love those kind of points when they just ricochet, boom, bow, and in the ground, loud as hell.
It's like those baseball videos where like a deflected ball comes at the camera. I almost like blink. I'm like, please don't hit me.
Boy's tired. Jesus.
日向にあげそうになった持っていかれるところだった
Took the
I've
set
said this
away.
before. Oh my god. I've said this before, but sometimes Kageyama's VA be sounding like Yuki Kaji with Aaron.
Yeah, a little bit.
Similar.
I think it's like the raspiness.
Yeah.
Talk to the coach, Yamaguchi.
どうする10番のあのブロード手ようか
Meaning?
Shit gotta go.
Meaning what? Oh,
Shit
that's
gotta go.
cool. I never noticed that. His intro, his mid card, it was doing the wobbling like a knuckleball.
当たり前だ
Look at Noya in the back. He was tired as hell. He was kind of soft over. He has hands on his hips like shit, man.
またブロード来るか
He said it gots to go.
Where is he going?
ブロック諦めたのか
Interesting. One-on-one versus the libero?
Yeah.
よく見える
Said that was the answer for the broad jump. Said let's get the libero.
Set or dump.
Ooh, but he did that shit backwards, kind of.
コースを打ち分ける余裕
Oh, and that's what puts him in a weak position on the defensive
ブロー
side.
ドには
That's why, exactly. That's why it works on the standard.
Man, that is like a
Defensive
full-fledged from defense to offensive play. It's like a fast break in basketball that comes off of a missed free throw.
Oh boy, I
Bruh.
swear, Furudate be feeling like he be cheating, man.
He is not up in the rotation.
Like,
Ooh.
sometimes I'm like, man, is that a plot hole,
Oh,
Furudate?
you! Mm.
I'm calling it a plot hole, man. What the hell? What the hell?
Okay, but like seriously, where is our crowd at?
He said the clip crows. We don't care to watch them. We want to watch these other sports. No, not campfire.
Oh,
No.
no!
Oh, that was horrible. We're not. No, now they were completely reset. Oh no.
You know when it goes off of Tanaka's face, it's never great. This OST is also unsettling.
Yes.
Ah! Oh, well
Ooh,
done!
But now you're missing him. Okay. Yeah, so they're gonna know it's gonna go to Hinata. He has to score, but they're gonna end up probably blocking it.
Can you do a tip for once?
Yeah,
No!
'cause
We're
Asaki wasn't enough, so
losing
they-
it!
They had no other option.
3-point swing. And this is not great because he's starting to sweat it. Oh, yes! Yamaguchi! Yamaguchi! I know what it is. Yamaguchi! 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 Sub. Yes.
I kind of wish they didn't do that. I wish we'd seen that. This part.
At this point, you have to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at it.
Because they have no counter right now. Yeah, change the momentum of the game.
At the very least, we've also seen him. We've also seen him get better a lot at receiving in practice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, just hit it over the net. Whoa.
No.
Yeah, it's a hot environment.
Talk about pressure from everybody. Everybody in that goddamn gymnasium. Ally or enemy.
Dude,
teammate.
Asahi, don't say anything. Just stare at him.
Yo, Suzu, say something to your boy.
He's gonna know exactly what to say. Did he just call his coach a sadist?
I think that's another gift too. No.
All right, not a great start, but that's okay. As soon as he hits the ball, doesn't matter if he's awkward.
Nah, because now they think he's garbage for that. Like, what is he doing?
It was his
He's
master
nervous.
plan. He's actually a genius.
Yeah. But you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep. This has been 22 episodes of build-up. Or 20 episodes. Ooh!
Float server.
It's moving left and right. It's gonna. Oh.
Get off the court! Get out! Get out! Please! But
Right.
what's your problem,
But,
man? No,
like,
it's fine.
The thing is, when you're a server, oh, you know it's gonna happen.
I want to fight too. I
I'll
want to
hold
fly.
off until we can get you the next one.
That's another thing to think about. Like,
Gachi.
you can even say him and Suga also are the same way of them wanting to play. You know what I mean? Kind of jealous and whatnot. Everybody goes through similar things in this, and it's dope. Yeah, he needed to get that moment to feel that, because now he's gonna know. Like, okay, it happened before. That's all right. Let me try it again. It's like what they say about rejection. If you ever get rejected, it's okay. Well, all right.
On to
On
the
to
next
the
one.
next. I love the monologues in this series as well. Like, there's never been one where I'm like, I don't care what this guy's saying. I always love it.
Oh! Out! Damn it!
Ah, close. Whew.
Oh, come on, Noya.
Noya.
Yeah.
Oh! Yes, sir. That's crazy. After you were the one
Face
that
plant.
Yeah! His face got hurt, but it wasn't his face that scored that time. Let's go. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Ooh. That's like when somebody blocks an attack in the battle action show.
24.
選手これでマッチポイント
Damn.
Boys is tired.
Suki?
野郎どもビビるな
Ooh. Remember what he said before the match started too? He said, I got y'all. I got your back.
Yep.
Let me remind you, I got your back. Yes, sir.
This feels like a My Hero soundtrack.
Imagine being in this situation, surfing. Ooh, no, I don't like that. Oh, hell no. Ooh, oh, it came
Off
right
your
at
face!
us. Oh, man.
Who jumps? Oh!
Let's go get that.
Oh,
Grab
get
onto
wrecked.
Yes.
Yes. Bam.
Got him.
Caught the
him.
rabbit.
That imagery. That was fire, man. And very intense. God damn.
Don't be the end of the episode. No. No.
Final stretch.
That ain't fair. That ain't fair.
But I at least wanted you to see Yamaguchi, you know. I at least wanted you to get that. That's all right. We're coming back here tomorrow, guys. In our recording session.
That was a lot. That was a lot to deal with emotionally. Woo.
Those rallies would be so crazy, so enjoyable. I love what Noya did right there. Like, fellas, don't worry. Come on, stay locked in, stay engaged. We got this. It's not just a few. It's not like two characters that are just encouraging everybody. No, it's literally so many different characters are encouraging each other. Everybody at different times, all of them has done it, except for Suki. But everybody. Wow, guys, we're almost done with season 1, man. And we still got 3 more seasons of peak. We ain't seen nothing yet.
And the movie, I can't even begin to imagine.
Bro, that I cannot wait for that. Because then that would actually be my first time to have a real blind experience watching the anime as well. And I love how Hinata was locked in too. Like, it was at the beginning of this episode. It's like, yo, if it ends, it's over. He was thinking about all the other matches he had. He was thinking about Ikijiri. He's thinking about Ione. It's like, yo, if we lose here, if the ball hits the ground, if we lose,
Yeah.
it's over. He's like, I'm not giving up. And he was going crazy this episode. Very much so. There's so many different battles during these matches. That's another thing that I really like about Haikyuu is that it doesn't just feel like one long match. How can I explain? Like Kageyama earlier in the match, or after he had messed up in the first set, you know, Suga came in, went crazy, got us back. And then Kageyama started also getting back together, going crazy. And then now Hinata's having this moment right now. Like, and even Suki had his moment. Like, everybody, Tanaka, after he went through his little mental regression at the time. I love it. It's so much to like about it. It's something, you get to see all of your favorite characters do something. Yamaguchi. He tried something. So he's doing something, you know, he's progressing.
You know, that was not the final serve screw up that Hinata had earlier when Kageyama looked at him with a fury unknown to mankind. When they were facing Nekoma and it was match point for Nekoma and he screwed up the serve, Kageyama was about to kill him just like Oikawa was about to kill Kageyama. And for this not to be the final point for Aoba Johsai for Yamaguchi when he was pitch serving, just recognize the amount of pressure that is on someone who comes into the game cold.
Yes.
He's been on the sideline for almost 3 sets. That's crazy. For you to essentially come into the game fresh off the bench and be expected to perform at a level that is required of the position. That is one of the loneliest positions, I think, in sports. There's a closer in baseball, there's a pitch server in volleyball, and then there may be like a goalie change in hockey if, let's just say, the starting guy gets injured or whatever. Those are such like singular emphasis positions that if you're screwing up, you're gonna lose more times than not. And I'm glad that
you gotta play it right.
The momentum swing that came from him failing was because they believe in one another, and just beautiful. So even though they didn't get the point that particular serve, Ukai-kun inserting Yamaguchi and then the team rallying around him after his failure, they said, we'll get you the next one. So like if it's in a juice situation, because we're pretty close to that right now, and then he comes in, let's just say we're down by 1, and then he gets up by 1, and then he gets subbed out again. It's just like,
that is crazy.
You could change the entirety of the match. You can change the entirety of these third-year players' careers. And again, it's a lot to put into words. So I'm still like emotionally recovering from this episode.
But I would chicken out. If I I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm doing a normal serve. Fuck a jump. Nope, I'm not. I can't do this. I'm sorry.
The phrase
guys,
is
wasted.
The phrase is you stick with what got you to the dance, or you dance with the girl that you brought to the dance. So Yamaguchi, he was put into the game obviously because I think Ukai-kun had been talking to his friend from the neighborhood association. And he's like, yeah, well, he can hit a jump serve every now and then. And Ukai-kun is just looking for a spark. And that's like some of the best coaches, that it doesn't take these widespread changes in a game. It's just minor alterations, because the overarching practice schedule is supposed to be where you're supposed to develop the foundation in order to win a game. It's not necessarily in-game adjustments. It's the work you've put in the off season. Another point I wanted to make is Hanada was so locked in, and I'm sure even with his bubbly and upbeat personality, there were times when he was biking to school when it was raining, when it was snowing. It's a 30-minute bike ride in normal weather conditions. Do you think there's been a time, obviously, that he's been either pedaling home from school, especially after practice, where he just did not want to do it? But him continuously honing your craft is what got him the extra level of endurance to where he can be the only one on the court that can do a jump wide or a wide jump. Literally the only one on the court. And like the spectators, they're getting treated to this match. They're like, this is a third round game. It seems like a finals game with how intense this is. We got pitch servers, we got kicks in this one. It's like everyone is doing everything that they need to do and just a little bit extra. And when you have that formula, there's no better formula to win. And even if you come up short, you know you literally gave it your all. So there's nothing to be ashamed about. That was a long monologue. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. Take. It's okay. Nah, but it's also really fun too to see, like, you know, obviously they have their own positions, their own roles, specialties, but it's also fun to see them fighting and doing things that they typically wouldn't do. Like even going back to the libero from Aoba Johsai, him previously being a setter, and actually I think it was like 2 times this match he's actually set and they scored. So like things like that, it's always cool to see when people get out of their role and do something to save the team. Like even Tanaka's save after he tried to spike the ball, we're thinking, oh, Nishinoya is gonna come in and save it. Nope. Tanaka got it himself. So like I love stuff like that in anime where characters aren't just confined to like one role or one thing. Exactly. And then Yamaguchi's right. Yes, he has one role, but it is arguably the most important role depending on what part in the match.
Crazy.
It's literally clutch points, potential clutch points that can win you a game. That's insane. You have the control. You have the game in your hand. Literally, the ball in your hand, as they said, that can control the game. You know, we seen Oikawa going crazy, scoring like that. It's not even over yet. It's crazy. It's not even over yet.
Guys, it's season 1.
The season.
Like, I know it gets better, but like how? How does it get better?
Yes, it just does. I just can't wait for you to see it, man. I really cannot wait. Sherm said, what, top 3?
Yeah, top 3, top 5. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah,
I can see it.
You can't argue. I would never argue somebody. They said like never. No, like if anybody has watched or read Haikyuu, a lot of it at least, I don't think anybody can be like, no, hell no, no. I think people will be like, I see it. Well, this is the end of this recording session. We will do another one to finish season 1, and also maybe watch OVA, and then also season 2, episode 1.
Yeah.
Whichever way we watch it, you guys will be seeing both of them around the same time. Obviously, how we uploaded. Any predictions before we head out?
I thought we were gonna lose. They're giving us enough hope to where I still think we're gonna lose. Unfortunately, I think it's just gonna be like such an emotional gut punch at the end of the season, because if we were to win, I'm just saying that would be considered like a huge upset. Like, I know we're better than most people give us credit for, but Aoba Johsai was top 4 in the last tournament. So it's kind of like looking ahead in a tournament to like March Madness for college basketball, to where these upsets happen because the other team was looking past them, which isn't necessarily the case. That's not what I'm saying they're doing to us. But I think from a crowd perspective, if you were just a third party that was uninvolved, you'd be like, wow, something special just happened here. And then you take a look at this episode, it's just like, yeah, because Karasuno is doing everything plus extra to win this match.
You guys know the drill, man. Pull up for more Haikyuu. We're going to be doing lots and lots of Haikyuu. We plan on finishing season 3 by like mid-February, something like that. So within the next 3 to 4 weeks, we plan on finishing it and uploading all those videos for you guys. And then obviously we'll finish season 4 and watch the movie, get into the manga at some point. We will be finishing up around springtime, but we'll see. Yeah, but you guys know the drill, man. Please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys on the next video or stream, and peace.